Travis Wayne Goodsell. Imagine being born into a family with a mother and father, and they decide they're going to teach tough love as an infant, newborn baby, to say, you need to take care of yourself, you need to be responsible, and you need to be self-reliant. So take care of yourself, but you're still our kid. Baby would die, huh? So the Church of Jesus Christ of Latter-day Saints claims that the prophets speak directly with Jesus. It's Jesus' church. Jesus is running this church. Therefore, Jesus is communicating with the president of the church, one-on-one, telling him what to do. So for just this past week, we had the record-breaking hurricane event, multiple hurricanes, and then we had the couple of days after a record-breaking hurricane force winds also in the United States. We had suffering, disaster, destruction. Plus, we still have coronavirus. We are being told that Omicron will be dominant in America within the first part of the new year. And so, how long have the professional medical doctors told us that it takes to be fully vaccinated? And remember, before all this, there was the yearly flu season. And I've heard multiple people tell me, oh, every time I go and get the flu shot, I get the flu. And medical doctors have to keep telling us, you have to wait for a few weeks for it to go through your system to protect you. So how long does it take to be fully vaccinated? And remember, it's 3. Not just 1, not just 2, but the booster. How long does it take? And will it be before the beginning of the new year? So why then is the news telling us to get vaccinated immediately to protect us for those who are unvaccinated? They're not listening to the medical professionals. The medical professionals told us this in the beginning. The news even hosted the medical professionals with all the questions that we would have and giving us answers. They warned us that this is what was going to happen if we don't do anything about it. Nobody listened. So all this suffering, all this destruction, all this death. So what is the church doing? On the church news, we got the light of Christmas. Nelson. How the church is reopening during a pandemic. This is a weekly update. The medical professionals told us we gotta close. We cannot be open during a pandemic. We're never gonna stop this. There's the church, open. Tabernacle Choir records the Christmas concert. I don't see any social distancing. Oaks speaks on religious freedom in Rome. Interfaith Christmas Concert. That was a breakout video I did on Travis Wayne Goodsell. YouTube silenced my voice. Groundbreaking announcement for a new temple in West Africa. Elder Neil L. Anderson offers healing. During a recent visit to Oxnard, Cook talks about the precious persecutors, or precursors. And then another one, Nelson will share the Christmas message. General Handbook is completed. Latest openings of temples during coronavirus. Update on the Salt Lake Temple renovation. Oaks dedicates Mesa, Arizona Temple. Oaks and Gong teach youth on the eve of the Mesa, Arizona Temple rededication. Make wise choices, says Uchtdorf. Light the World calendar. Elder Godoy shares lessons. Europe Area Presidency issues statement on human rights. Elder Cook teaches worthwhile goals to ban cartoons on Sunday or Saturday. I guess Sunday morning cartoons are okay in the regular day of the week. Groundbreaking held for Philippines Temple. Huge display of nativity. Missionaries can choose. Church will open a new mission in Africa. Tabernacle Choir celebrates 20 years. Centurion looks Centenarian looks to participate in Mesa Temple rededication. Oh, here's one. Listen to this one. What these Bishop Storehouse managers in North Carolina learned about the church welfare program. Oh, that's great. They learned something, did they? And then why hundreds of teens from Bulgaria are singing or recording the Book of Mormon or something. This is the only charitable thing listed. Church in Hong Kong, in other words, Mormons in Hong Kong, which are like 2 or 3 for that new temple in China, donates 1,000 Christmas gift bags to underprivileged children. And it looks like it's a picture of Jesus, and looks like some kind of a calendar, and crayons maybe. Do you know how many underprivileged children there are in Hong Kong? Especially after China has now conquered it. Remember, China was threatening Hong Kong, destroyed the last press in Hong Kong. It's now China Nation TV. So everybody is underprivileged in Hong Kong now. So how many? What would be the percentage with 1,000? Population of Hong Kong. 7.482 million. Is it at least 10%? Nope. So 10% would be 10,000. Why doesn't the church care for human life? Even Mormon life. Remember, we had the blackout last week as well. Utah was also affected. The whole state of Utah went dark. And the church does nothing. They don't even talk about it. Oh, that sucks, you guys are suffering. Jesus! And that's the whole point. What good is the church? What purpose or role makes them necessary for us? If we have to do all the work to be self-reliant, self-sustaining, what good is the church? Why do we need the church? To keep being told Jesus? Because there is no magical powers for believing in Jesus. Because I'm pretty sure there's at least one Mormon in Utah who believes in Jesus, but they got blacked out this week. So again, what good is the church for? They clearly don't care. We have to do everything ourselves. What good is the church for? If we have to do all the work when they're sitting on trillions from us, and they're refusing to spend even a penny, not even 10%. So this was Mormons in Hong Kong. What good is the church for? Oh, they teach about Jesus? Are you incapable of reading for yourself? Again, what good are they? You know, they claim they speak with God, but we have to do all the work. I don't know if you're familiar with a torture technique, and that's about giving false hope to people so that they continue to struggle. Because once you have nothing to lose, you become a threat to those who are torturing you. And if you hear about the survivors of the Holocaust, that's where they learned it from. The survivors held on to a mental hope for freedom. And they learned from that to attack us with it. I already told you, the church runs the state of Utah as Nazi Germany. They have their own concentration camp here that I was tortured in. What good is the church for when they won't do anything good? You can't just talk the talk. You can't just pretend to do the walk. You actually have to be the being. They have to be prophets, seers, revelators, translators. They have to actually do what Jesus did. And it doesn't matter if you don't believe in Jesus. The prophets tell us to believe in Jesus. And they're in the role of acting like Jesus. So why aren't they acting like Jesus? Because we got to do it ourselves? They can't be burdened. They don't want to turn the church into a welfare state where they have to constantly give. Wah. What good is the church if we've got to do everything for ourselves? They have no interest in correcting the translation of the Bible. They have no interest in telling us the truth about church history. They have no desire to be good people. And as a result, they incite Mormons to anger and hate and violence. And I'm a victim of it. Just by doing this video, there will be Mormons who will attack me, who will hate me, and who will deny and disagree with me. And yet they know damn well the church isn't doing anything for them. How can we thank thee, O God, for a prophet to guide us in these latter days when that's all they're sort of doing? Their guiding is do it yourself. You're on your own. If you fail, it's because you're unworthy, you're wicked. But we listen to you. The devil does not support his own. And by their fruits we now know them. The question is, when will you realize that you know them? And quit being anti-Christ-like to others?